Are you a real estate agent just getting into video and wondering how to best create and structure your content? Well, my name is Ered Matthew, and just a short while ago, I was exactly where you are, a real estate professional struggling to find guidance to produce good video, but frustrated that I could not find comprehensive industry-specific training. So I decided to create Realtor's video resource. And my goal here is to demonstrate to you that you can produce good quality video with little or no experience using only your phone, no high-end equipment, and no high-tech training. What I'd like to share with you today is what I have learned about the 4 basic elements of good video. And if you stay with me till the end, I am going to add a 5th element that I think is very helpful in ensuring that your videos are as effective as possible. So let's get right into it. One of the most important things you need to think about when creating your video is your audience. And by your audience, I mean one person. Every piece of commercial advertising you see is directed at a specific target. And though you might think that target falls within a group, in truth, the purpose of that ad is to motivate one person to purchase one product, to book one cruise, to test drive one vehicle. Now, if you've done a good job with your title, your description, and your thumbnail image, you will most likely reach your target audience. And I will talk about leveraging those 3 things in future videos. But in order to achieve your goal, which is to create a connection, you need to reassure that viewer that he or she is in the right place and you are focused on them. Now, this is where it gets good, because you already know, based on your thumbnail, on your description, and on your title, just why that viewer is there, but they don't realize that. So all you need to do is ask the question you know your video is going to answer. Are you a first-time home buyer concerned with making your first offer? Are you a homeowner looking for 5 great home staging tips? You know the answer is yes, but by asking the question directly, you have personally engaged that viewer, and they are much more likely to stay with you through the length of your video. It is so important that you introduce yourself to your audience, to that one viewer, and try to remember that you are meeting that viewer for the first time. I see this mistake again and again, and often from seasoned YouTubers. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Well, you know, it's fantastic to have 500,000 subscribers, but never forget that at one time, each one of them was there for the first time. It is always that first-time viewer that you are trying to reach, that you are trying to connect to. So, welcome back to my channel is fine if you follow it up with, and if you're here for the first time, I am so excited because I have some information for you that I think is really valuable. Now, to do this consistently, some creators have a pre-scripted introduction and they repeat it, and you'll hear it almost verbatim in their videos. Others have a pre-recorded introduction that they simply edit into every video they make. However you choose to do it, and your style will develop over time, you need to know that it is an important element that needs to be in every video that you make. You need to make a commitment, directly or indirectly, to your viewer that you are going to deliver the content that you have promised. So once you have established that connection by first reassuring that viewer he or she is in the right place, and second, introducing yourself and welcoming that viewer, you need to reestablish the fact that you yourself are aware of the content of your video. So whether you use the phrase, I promise, or my goal is, or I am here to, you will communicate to that viewer that he or she is indeed going to receive that thing of value, the piece of information he or she came to get, the one they want and the one they need. So using the previous example of, are you a homeowner looking for staging tips? Well, I promise if you stay with me through this video, I am going to give you my top 5 staging tips. Not only that, I'm going to throw in a bonus tip at the end. That only takes a few seconds, but you have further engaged that viewer, and it is much more likely, once again, that he or she is going to stay with you through the end of your video. The 4th essential element on this list is really the first thing you should think about when conceptualizing your video, and that is your content. What thing of value do you plan to deliver? You know, the best hook, introduction, and promise can only go so far if by the end of your video, your viewer has not received the information that he or she came looking for. This is another reason you need to stay laser focused on your audience, and your topic needs to be very narrow and very specific so there's no chance you will miss your mark. Everything you need to know about selling your home is an impossibility. But one important thing you need to know, now there is something that you can promise and you can deliver. Now, you may or may not choose to script your entire video, but this is one part where I suggest you do write it down to ensure that not only is your information on point, but that you can deliver it clearly and completely. The fifth essential element in creating good video and successful, effective video is the call to action. And at this point, your viewer has already gotten what he or she came for. You've given them the information, so your call to action can be something as simple as a request to hit the like button, or watch another of your videos, or ask for more information. Now, you can motivate your viewer by prefacing your call to action with something like, if you liked this content, or if you enjoyed this video. It never hurts to remind your viewer that you made them a promise and you delivered. As a final piece of advice, go ahead and watch some videos by other creators, or watch this one again, because now that you know the essential elements, you will recognize them immediately, and you will also know when one or more of them are missing. I hope you found this information helpful, and if you did, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. Also, let me know in the comment section below when you add an element to your videos. Let me know how you think it went, and post any questions or suggestions you might have for future topics. But for now, just get out there and make some video.